is, even if you have a military objective to take out Hamas and you decide to take out a civilian centre because there are some Hamas embedded within it, that does not acquit you under claims of or charges of war crimes.
I think, and look, to come back again, there's been a huge amount of information or charges laid against what I'm trying to get to in the context of this interview. So first and foremost, what we are seeing is Hamas, yet they are co-opting these civilian centres. And this is well documented in the context of the UN Goldstone report in previous Israeli operations. And so what that
again, we're going, sorry to break in, Daniel, we all rush for time here, but I know that's a disputed claim that you've just made, but let's take your claim as for true. Let's just say you're right. Even if that were true, that would not be a defence under international law for taking out that civilian centre to take out the Hamas who have embedded themselves within it. You accept that, do you?
No, I don't accept that because the charges actually...
This is a violation of international law.
No, I'm sorry. In the context of this, and a huge amount of charges have been laid, and every time I try and explain them, it gets cut off.
No, because you can't explain it because you're a propagandist.
One at a time. Daniel, please, and then Ashok.
The test under international law is proportionality, that the destruction of the civilian centre would be disproportionate to the military aim achieved. So, in the context, if there's one Hamas fighter and you wipe out a hospital of 500-600 people, that is, of course, disproportionate. And we look at it in the context of the US and British operations in Iraq. We have close to 600,000 civilians killed, a much smaller proportion of genuine terrorists killed. That's a 6-to-1 civilian to combatant casualty ratio, far higher than the modern conflict. So the test is proportionality. The test isn't, oh, you've deliberately destroyed a hospital. The first step was that the first war crime committed...
You're not allowed to destroy hospitals under international law.
I got to respond to this.
I'm sorry.
I have to respond to this. I'm sorry. This is just...
I'm sorry. When terrorists co-opt civilian infrastructure, what is your alternative?
Israel is a terrorist state. Can I respond to this, please? This is outrageous. Please. This man is an absolute propagandist. The only people that you can wheel out are drones from the Israeli embassy or propagandists lying. We know where the attacks against the occupation forces are happening. They're happening in the dead zones where there's a shoot-to-kill order. They're not happening in civilian areas. You are lying. It's based on just pure propaganda. You're massacring people. People defending what the Israeli state are doing right now are defending the starvation of 2.2 million people. They're starving them to death. It is a war crime to even defend that. So it's disgusting, it's grotesque, it's unconscionable.
Well, let's grant Daniel he's allowed to have a point of view that differs from yours without that being described as deception or lying, right?
It is lying.
He is allowed to have a point of view. You don't have to call him a liar in order to argue against him.
He's lying.
All right, well, he's got a different point of view to you.
Yes.
But the claim here, Daniel, is that civilians are being moved forcibly against their will, forced transfer of people.